I'm going to ask. Touched a nerve in the room. I know in a lot of the press about the show, there's been a lot of conversations about the depiction of gender roles and depicting, male and female characters. But I think one thing that I was interested in talking about is the importance of depicting queer characters. You said something to me over email I thought was really interesting. You said, I think it's important. You said, people should, you can't wait until kids have grown up to let them know that queer people exist. And I thought that was a really interesting thought that I'd like to hear a little more on, if you don't mind expanding on that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I think there's this idea that is something that applies or should be only discussed with adults. That is completely wrong. And I think when you realize that talking to kids about heteronormativity is just like air that you breathe all the time, it's kind of amazing that's not true in any other capacity. I think if you wait to tell kids, to tell queer youth that it matters how they feel or that they are even a person, then it's going to be too late. You have to talk about it. You have to let it be what it gets to be for everyone. I mean, like a lot of times I think about sort of fairy tales and Disney movies and the way that love is something that is always discussed with children. And I think also there's this idea that's like, we should represent, queer characters that are adults, because there are adults that are queer, and you should know that that's something that is happening in the adult world. But that's not how those films or those stories are told to children. You're told that you should dream about love, about this fulfilling love that you're going to have. It's not
crushes and all of that.
Yeah, like the prince and Snow White are not like someone's parents. They're something you want to be. That you you are sort of dreaming of a future where you will find happiness. Why shouldn't everyone have that? It's really absurd to think that everyone shouldn't get to have that. Anyway, I think about that a lot. I think that, I would watch these, I loved Disney movies when I was little, and but I never felt like they were me, ever. But I loved them as this sort of like other beautiful thing that people like can have.
Yes.
There's something, a lot of times when I warm up, when I'm sort of playing music, I like to play So This Is Love from Cinderella, which I think is just a super, super beautiful sequence. Something that, I've never felt like Cinderella. I've never been this blonde in this huge blue dress that can spin and sparkles fly everywhere. That I don't feel like that would ever be me, or that ever was me. I just like to look at it. I want one where that's happening to me. Yeah, I always warm up with, well, not always, but I can play it if you want. I don't know if it's... Yeah! I'll see if I can sort of do it from memory. I might not even know the right words. So this is love, da-da-da. So this is love. So this is what makes life divine. I'm all aglow, do-do-do-do. And now I know the key to all heaven is mine. My heart has wings, da-da-da-da, and I can fly. I'll touch every star in the sky. So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So this is love.
I see people crying in the audience.
Well, I've never actually. I think Ian's the only